Hello and welcome back to Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 2. So, we have to get married, and truth be told, we had a small crash and I've already found out the perfect person for us to marry. However, she is currently widowed, so we are going to quickly mark her special interest. Now, Princess Daenerys, I believe, now I may have got this wrong, is the one that, in theory, we may have gone to war for Westeros as like a pretense for gaining her hand in marriage. Now, of course, that didn't work out, but you know, that's kind of good as an idea. But so we'll kind of mark her down, and we'll leave that be. Now, also last time we took over the Stormlands and gave it to our son, who quite likes us. We are his friend, we're his mentor. Everything's fantastic there. I think we should just let time move on. Oh, we have a bunch of people we can righteously imprison. Okay, no reason to righteously imprison you. None here. You're just dishonorable, that's fine, and you want to kill Sir Donald of the Vale. I also don't care. There we go. Let's time speed up here, and let's see what we got. So Sir Harrick has finished his education, military strategy, and command. It's evident he has excelled in his studies. So we are going to raise Sir Harrick to nobility. It's cost us 80 gold. That's fine. He's given a new house name and coat of arms. He's now Sir Harrod Redwick. Oh, and he just was given a castle? No, it says he inherited the ruined castle of this, but he quite clearly did not. It's a bit odd. Anyway, that's fine. And now we're going to try and appoint Sir Harrick to our Kingsguard. Oh, and somebody died when we did that. Interesting. Oh, he was given a father who then died. Weird. Anyway, Sir Harrod Redwick kneels. Your Grace, he says, it would be the highest honour to serve in your Kingsguard. Cool. That's our squire has now become a member of the Kingsguard. Good. Let everything continue. And now if we crash again, it may be related to adding him to the Kingsguard, so we may have to not do it. But I will keep trying. Lucas Stromkin, amateurist plotter. And then, arranged, dear grandfather, peace be with you. We propose that Lady Paramount Serene of the Riverlands and Princess Ares of the Iron Throne marry matrilineally. Okay. Yeah. I'm not against that. Go ahead. So you are now married to our son is now married to our granddaughter. A little bit weird, but we are part of the, you know, we're all basically Targaryens. Princess Ares Blackfyre and Lady Paramount Serena Bittersteel have got married. It's customary for a dowry to be paid to the groom's house, but nobody is there to pay it. Okay. Some non-aggression pacts fell apart between some people, okay, because they no longer have marriage ties. My nephew Olvar has danced with me all evening. I thought he was just being sweet, but then there's some strange tension growing between us. Something sensual, forbidding, thrilling. Okay. Sure. Delicious sin, lower my hands just a fraction. You encourage his advances. As the festivities wind down, Olvar takes my hands and looks into my eyes. My lord, will you escort me to my chambers? Sure. We'll have a memorable night with him. There we go. Right. Now does that make him a lover on the relations? It does. Okay. That's definitely an interesting set of affairs. A warden title stands empty. This is an ancient and venerable duty and must be fulfilled. Warden of the West will have Lord Paramount Davin. That seems like a good option. He's also the only one on the list. Lord Garland of Fawn Crag has provided me with evidence that Lord Paramount Garland of the Reach has been viciously slandering me. How shall I use this information? Well, do I like him? No, we do not like the Tyrells. Well, we will expose and denounce him publicly, giving me a reason to arrest him. And then we will get rid of the Tyrells once more. We will imprison him. We have a 1% chance of success. Well, also we gave him an honorary title, Warden of the South. Oh well, 1% chance of arrest. 3, 2, 1. We got him with 1% chance. We imprisoned him. That's fantastic. A whole bunch of people said are no longer treasurers, but that's fine. The men sent to the ring to arrest Lord Paramount Garland Tyrell were unable to get past his guard. Lord Paramount Garland saw the futility in resisting, however, and surrendered himself to her custody. So it wasn't so much that we succeeded, it's that we failed, but there was another event in the background. Okay, excellent. We're not in a state of war. There is no war. Yes, I understand you're honouring your allegiances, but there is no war. Dear Father, blessings upon you and your house. I've discovered a plot where Lord Clarence of the Kingswood seeks to replace Lord AGOT Blackfyre as Councillor. Oh well. The Iron Throne should, jump back underneath us here. We will do other things in a second. We will reappoint the Old Council. Old Council is reappointed. We need to get you to do things. I guess we'll get you to... we have no children to train, so you'll train troops. Right, you will collect taxes. Alright. All of that's reset up, I think. Yep. And now we will hold a trial for this person. Or do we need to hold... Yes, we can call him for a trial. Give Lord Paramount Garland of the Reach the option to defend themselves for the court. Yes. Definitely. And we'll split this up. Also, I was just thinking there, we should probably give our son royal privilege, given that he is royal. Yeah. Royal style would greatly improve relations, but decrease your standing within the realm. Okay. So that means that his opinion of me would go up, but we would lose some prestige. And all the other vassals would be annoyed. In which case we won't do it. Lord Paramount Garland of the Reach demanded travel for the court, which Lord Rickard shall oversee to ensure justice is served. He begins to present his defence, but the court did not seem impressed. He cut a very convincing and nervous figure. Rickard stuttered, stammered, and coherently rambled in front of the accused, who rebuked his questions and accusations with ease. Unfortunately, his argument was so boring, men at court appeared to fall asleep. A verdict has been reached. Rickard proclaims Garland of House Tyrell is innocent. Well, in which case we have no choice but to release him. There we go. All happened fine without any real problems. And now we have a space in our council, and we are going to, instead of putting him back on it, we're going to put our granddaughter on it. There we go. Raven has arrived from the citadel. We should rejoice as winter is coming to an end. Good. It should be Iron Throne all back together. Everything seems fine. The world is a dangerous place and devious plots are everywhere. Rumors have reached that people are conspiring to kill your son, Aemon. Now, this is worrying, especially as we are not paranoid, which means there is somebody trying to kill our son. Jean died of poor health. She was married to Lord Aegon, who used to be our friend. She is also the mother of this... No. She is the stepmother of our former Lord Commander of the Kingsguard. Okay. We have a weak claim we can press on Eastern Dolus for Davos Bogs or Bernard Bogs. Where is East Andolus? Oh, that is actually quite a good place. However, we would need to have another title we could give away to them, which we don't. So there's no point pressing a claim if we don't have another title. Okay, you want to marry someone. Who do you want to marry? You would like Rhaegal to marry Bella. I already said yes to this, so okay. Keep marrying. That's fine. What was the previous one there? That was Lady Paramount Serene of the Riverlands declared the Riverlander Seaguard de jure war over Seaguard. Okay. Fair enough. It is warming as winter comes to an end in King's Landing. That's the one I wanted. Yeah, I'll keep switching back between these. My liege, since I arrived in King's Landing, there's never been a shortage of soldiers reinforcing the troops stationed there. Under our guidance, they believe fame and fortune awaits them. Your humble marshal, Prince Olvar of Dorne. Let us hope so. We're still unmarried. How is our half-sister looking? She is still widowed. Okay, that's fine. Lord Paramount Garland of the Reach declared the Reachman Alden Keep de jure war over Alden Keep and Lord Leighton of Alden Keep, Leighton Bushy. Okay, so they should probably win that. Rosby's founding Crown Loyalist faction. Your granddaughter Serene, as a member of the royal family, should be protected by a member of the Kingsguard. Who should we send to Bramsford to fulfill this duty? We could send Robert. We could send Sir Harrig Redwick. Or we could send Sir Ilfer. No, we'll send Sir Harrig. Definitely. Yeah, there you go. Sir Harrig shall go. And that also, he'll look over our son, who is going to be there soon as well. Or is there. Yeah, who is there? Your Grace, I humbly ask that you intervene on my behalf against the aggression of Lord Paramount Garland Tyrell, who's invaded my lands in obvious contravention of the peace of the realm, and I'll be eternally grateful for your support in this matter. We're going to refuse, mainly because it is actually should be within his realm, and I believe it was just a gameplay thing that stopped it, so I'll just let that happen. Lord Maegor of Riverrun has declared Lord Maegor of Riverrun's second war for the Riverlands and Lady Paramount Serene of the Riverlands. So that's Maegor Tully is declared against Lady Paramount Serene. Okay. That's fine. Autosave. And we'll keep going. Your Grace, I humbly ask that you intervene on my behalf against the aggression of Lord Maegor Tully, who has invaded my lands in obvious contravention of the peace of the realm. I'll be eternally grateful for your support in this matter. Yours, Lady Paramount Serene of House Bittersteel, who is of course married to our son, so his granddaughter and son, definitely going to ask him to stand down. Lord Maegor Tully of Riverrun will be commanded to end his war. Due to the level of realm authority in the Riverlands, this command will be legally binding. This means you will have the power to brand Lord Maegor a traitor if they refuse. Your Grace, I will of course obey your will and end the war as commanded. Please take this as a sign of my continued loyalty. Signed, Lord Maegor of House Tully. Okay. Good. Lad, nothing went too wrong there. Of course, we're still waiting for our claimant Tyrosh, in case you wonder why we're not doing anything active. Although, here's another thought. Do you have any claimants? You have a few claimants, yeah. If we get some more land, we could start getting some claimants and maybe seeing if we could just press that as a way of getting some of these things. Your Grace, I humbly request that I be legitimized and made fully recognized member of my house, as to affirm my rightful rule over Rainwood. Regards, Sir Corwin Storm. Corwin Storm is the son of Aerion the Open-Handed, who used to be in charge of the Stormlands. Okay. So so Rainwood is underneath Lord Lionel. Corwin would then have a stronger claim to things, I think, maybe. His heir is Lord Lionel. I don't know what this would do for him. Basically, do we like him? I guess should be answered. We don't like him, so we're going to say no. We will not legitimize him. That's fine. That's an easier way of looking at it than trying to work out why he's trying to do it. That's fine. Wait, what was that about him? Corwin Storm founded the Corwins for Shipbreaker Bay faction. I suppose maybe he founded it so that he could have a better claim on Shipbreaker Bay with his faction. Alright. We could hold a tourney, but not going to hold one just yet. Dear Father, may you live in harmony and contentment. I've discovered a plot where Lady Joss of Red Fork seeks to fabricate a claim on the Kingdom of the Riverlands. Okay, fine. That's no real problem. Neda died after a period of illness. She was previously married to Lord Alvin of the Iron Isles and is the mother of the current Lord Paramount of the Iron Isles. Dear Father, blessed be upon you and your house. I've discovered a plot where Lord Perkin of Hayford seeks to fabricate a claim on the High Lordship of King's Landing. Lord Perkin, I think we are going to imprison you. I don't think this is a suitable situation. My guards failed to capture Lord Perkin, who has now raised his flags on rebellion. Okay. Well, we'll raise the Riverlands army that's apparently right next to the King's Landing's army, and then we'll just march to Hayford. There we go. We will beat them quite easily, and then we will assault it down. We'll clap their leader in irons. Right. Let's move back and disband these troops. And then end the war. The fifth revolt against the rule of King Daemon the Beggar King is ended. King Daemon of the Iron Throne won. Right. Important decisions. Well, I think we want to just strip him of his title if we can, because, well, he is now actively rebelled against us. Since he is a traitor, our vassals will not object. Well, we will take that. We now have the Lordship of Hayford, and this gives us options. It gives us options because it means that we can potentially take Bravos, Pentos, Mir, Tyrosh, any of this. So let's have a look here. Gives us our extra title. We're looking for claimants. Anyone who will join us, we will take. We do, of course, have a claimant for East Andolis, who we could press for Bernard Boggs or Davos Boggs, which is an option. But I would prefer to have a claimant over something more. Tyrosh, you have any claimants? Nope. None that will come. Lys, claimants who will come? Nope. Volantes, claimants who will come? Nope, none of them. Cohor, any claimants? No. Norvos, claimants? Oh, yeah. No one will come. Okay. So, I guess we're going to try and get East Andolis. So what we'll do here is we will give Mr. Davos Boggs, we will give him the Lordship of Hayford. And in exchange, we will use his claim to press on Eastern Andolis, which is all the way over here. So let's do that. This means that we should be able to hold Eastern Andolis in a minute. The Iron Throne is in a state of war. We should send ravens to the Great Lords, rallying them to the Crown's defense. Now, this gives us our land over in Essos. There we go. Let's raise our men. Yes, sure. Let's just raise all the Reach's men as well. We'll raise them on the coast. There we go. Where else do we have? We have the Riverlands. It's just letting us raise. Okay. Raise them on the coast. Is that all of them? And then 24,000 other vassals. Okay. So let's just raise all of our vassal armies now. So these guys are all heading over here. These ones are going to head like this. These ones, that seems fine. And then we'll raise all of our fleet levies. There we go. We don't quite have enough there. Where are our main fleets? I'm after, like, there's our 244 fleets. Let's bring them all to King's Landing. Let's see where the rest of them are coming from. Bunch are coming from, so 15 from there, and then the rest are already starting around here. Okay, excellent. Stormlands have honoured their alliance. We're actually going to drop these back in Dragonstone. Some of your kins are unhappy that you granted Lordship Hayford to Lord Davos Boggs, as they were expected to be granted the title themselves. Well, I'm getting you more titles, Ares, so don't worry. Also, you're already Lord Paramount of the Riverlands. I'm not going to give you anything more. Right. Now we'll bring boats over like that. Good, good. Merge up. How many men do you have, Lord Geralt the Terrible? You have 0. Well, it's going to be easy to match your strength, I think. Wait for both our boats and our men to merge up. There we go. Got a lot of boats. And almost got all the men we actually want all the men to be at King's Landing, if you don't mind. There we go. You would like Rhaegal and Bella to marry? Yes, of course, we'll accept that. Right. Hopefully that'll have just gone through. Talking of marriage, do a little check on our half-sister. Nope, nothing happening there. We'll get these men on the boats, and then we'll use them as kind of like our first wave. We'll send them to Lorath, and then they can go through there. Cool. People aren't happy that we have vassal troops raised. Oh well. A famous writer proposes to compose your family chronicles. Sure. My prisoner, Perkin Hayford, is complaining about his dark cell and dungeons, asking for more suitable accommodation. You know what? I'd kind of forgotten you were in there. We'll let you out. There we go. We'll get our favour with him. We took his title, and I think that's all we need to take. We're going to lead this ourselves. We're going to have Bertrand lead one side. Actually, let's have Aegon lead one side. And then we'll have Clarence lead the other. There we go. That works. And then we'll just head into Eastern Andolis. Move our boats back to King's Landing. And we should almost have enough to assault down, I would imagine. Jabbar of the Summer Islands Liberation Revolt has declared the liberation of the Summer Islands on King Daemon, the Beggar King. He has 20,000 troops. Wow. That's a pretty impressive revolt. Eastern Andolis, we will assault it down. They have prisoners here who I guess we'll release. Your Grace, we've rounded up everyone we could find. What should we do with them? Clap their leader in irons and leave the rest here, or imprison the entire family. We'll imprison the entire family for just now. Right. 100% war score. Offer peace. Enforce our demands. This would kill us part of the Iron Throne. I believe we can disband these troops freely now. Pretty much, yeah. And we now have land in Essos, which means that we can do all sorts of new wars if we wanted to. Let's disband all of our... Let's not disband our troops. Let's leave them for just now, because we're going to have to merge them all up to take over the Liberation Revolt, which I think we should disband these troops. But anyway, this seems like a good point to end the episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.